Timotab, and today I'm going to solve Anti-Quads 5 by the Bard. If you would like to try this puzzle for yourself, it'll be the first link in the description. Let's have a look at the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, so we're going to place the digits 1 to 9 once each in every row, every column, and every box. Okay. Quadruples. Digits in a quadruple circle, that's these white ones, must be placed at least once in the 4 cells surrounding, touching that circle. So in those 4 cells, there will be an 8 and a 9. In those 4 cells, there will be 1, 2, 3, and 4 in some order. Anti-quadruples. Digits in the pink circle cannot appear in one of the 4 surrounding cells. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 may not appear in any of those. 2 may not appear there. Okay. I'm going to restart the puzzle to reset the timer, and let's begin. Okay, well, I can put 1, 2, 3, and 4 there. I've got a 3 in one of those 4 cells, and I have a 3 in one of those 4 cells. That's going to be all of the 3s in rows 7 and 8. So where can I put a 3 in row 9? It has to be in one of those 3. So I'm going to use corner marks to show where a digit can appear within a box. They're the options for that digit, all the options for that digit in that box. And then center marks are the only digits that can appear in that cell. So I have a 2 in one of those, I have a 2 in one of those, so I can place 2 there. And then this digit, it can't be 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. So that is 2, 3, or 9. Okay. I have these 4 squares that cannot have 1, 2, 3, and 4 in. And that is very interesting to me. Okay, I am going to prove to you that those 16 cells, and let's get this. These 16 cells are the exact same digits. That may seem strange, but in any standard Sudoku, that will always be the case, because I'm going to prove it to you without referencing any of the clues that are in the grid. And then I will explain why that is important. So let's remove those colors. And let's, first of all, look at these 4 rows. I will color those green. Now, the rules of Sudoku say that I'm going to have the digits 1 to 9 once each in every row, column, and box. So we know that this row contains the digits 1 to 9 once each. Just the row. So that's the digits 1 to 9. This row is also the digits 1 to 9. So I've got 4 rows containing the digits 1 to 9. So that is 4 sets of the digits 1 to 9. Now let us look at these digits here. And I will color those purple. This column has 1 set of the digits 1 to 9. This column has 1 set of the digits 1 to 9. This box has 1 set of the digits 1 to 9. And this box has 1 set of the digits 1 to 9. Now, at the end of the puzzle, I will have a digit in this cell. I don't yet know what that digit will be, but it will be a digit nonetheless. So if I remove that digit from both the purple and the green sets, then I don't know what purple and green are completely made up of anymore, but I do know that I've took the same thing out of both sets, and I started with both sets being exactly the same, so I must have the same thing in both sets still, even if I can't articulate exactly what that is right now. So I can do the exact same thing. Anytime I remove a cell that is in both purple and in green, I'm removing the same thing from both sets, and so both sets remain having the same things in them. That means that these 16 green cells contain the exact same digits as these purple cells. Now that is very important. That means that we know that no green digit contains 1, 2, 3, and 4 because of these antiquads. We therefore also know that no purple digit contains 1, 2, 3, and 4 because if they did, it would have to appear somewhere in the green. So that means that these are 1 and 2. That's the only places where 1 and 2 can go. And then these must be 3 and 4 because they're the only places left. I've only got 4 cells that I can place 1, 2, 3, and 4 in each of these corner boxes. So that is a 3-4 pair, and that is a 1-2 pair. This is a 1-3 pair, and this is a 2-4 pair. And then these are 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I don't think I know how they are going to fit. But I do know that that'll be 8, 9. Okay. Now, is there something that I can get a handle on? Yes. This 2-8 quad means that the 2, I can't put it in purple because I'm not allowed any 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s in purple. So I must have a 2 in one of those. That means that that is not a 2. Where does the 2 go in this box? I can't put it in purple. I can't put it around this antiquad. So I have a 2 in one of those. So that's not a 2. So that's now down to 3 or 9. Okay. I do not have 4 in any of those or that one. That doesn't quite do what I need. Okay, this digit here doesn't go there, therefore it goes there, and it's not that one, it's that one. I'm going to give, so my greens and purples are where 1, 2s, 3s, and 4s cannot go. So because I actually know the pattern, I am going to change this purple to be green, and green is now where 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s can't go. So this digit here must be in one of these 2 cells, and therefore it can't be there. So this digit is going to be that digit. I'm going to color that teal. This I will color orange. That must be that one. See if this will help some. All right, this one I'm going to color blue. That one must be not blue, so I'll color that yellow. So that's the blue digit. That is the yellow 1 or 2. Okay, so these two are orange and yellow between them. And these two are teal and blue between them. Now, these two are not teal and yellow, so they must be orange and blue. These two must be teal and yellow. Right? Yes. And these two, I could see it this way, these two must be teal and yellow. And these two must be orange and blue. How does that help? Not sure, but I will think about it. Okay, right. So these digits are from 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 because they're not 1, 2, 3, and 4. That one is not 5, 6, or 7, so that is 8 or 9. That one is not 6, 8, or 9, so that is 5 or 7. This one is not 7, 8, or 9, so that is 5 or 6. And we've already determined that that is 8 or 9. Okay. So, wait, that's also not 5, 6, or 7, so that's 8 or 9. And that's 8 or 9. Right. Yeah, those are 5s and 7s. Okay, those are 5s and 6s. These are 8s and 9s because they're not 5, 6, and 7s. All right, so this digit must be 6. This digit must be 7. This digit must be 6. This digit must be 7. Right. So 7 does not go in any of those by Sudoku, and it can't go here, here, or here by anti-quads. So 7 goes there. That makes that 5, and that 5, and that 7. And now 6 does not go there or there by Sudoku, and it doesn't go here, here, here by anti-quad. So 6 goes here. That displaces the only one of 2 potentials, so that must be a 2 here. That 6 makes this 5 and this 6, and 5, and makes this 6. These 3 digits are now 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, these 3 are 7, 8, 9. That 7, 8, 9 triple makes that a 3. That's no longer a 3. Okay, 5 must go here by Sudoku. I've got 4 5s looking in. that right, that is not 1, 4, or 8. It's not it's not 2 or 3 or 6 or 7, so that's a 9. These are 1, 4, and 8 in some order. Okay, 8 can't go in any of those 4, and it can't go in either of those 2, so it must go in one of those 3. I don't know which one yet, but I can tell that that means that those are not 8s, so that is 8. That makes this 9, this must be 8, this must be 9. And now 8's in one of those 2. That places 8 in one of these 3. But that 9 makes that an 8. There we go, that's even easier. 9 and 8. That makes that a 7-9 pair. Move those corner marks. Okay, 4 can't go in those 2 by Sudoku, and it can't go in those 2 by the anti-quad, so 4 goes in one of those 2. That makes that the 2. So that is 4, but a 2 that is yellow or teal must be yellow. So we can now remove teal from there. That one becomes yellow. So this one becomes teal. And the 4 that is in orange and blue must be orange. So that 4 is not blue. That 1, 3 must be the blue, so it's not orange. Okay, so 4 is orange, so 4 can't be there. And 1 and 3 in teal and yellow is the teal version of that. So that is not yellow. And that one is. Okay, we can place our 3 in teal. And that gives me a 1 there. And we can finish up those 1, 2, 3, 4 sets. This is teal and blue, so it must be 3 and 1. This must be 2 and 4. That 2 and 4, well, we already know the colours of these, so we can place those digits. This 1, 4 pair I will mark as orange and blue. We know that that's a 3. We know that that's a 2. That is a 1, 4 pair. Okay. That's not a 2, so that is. And 2 in this box must now go here. 1 is in one of those 2. 6 is not there, so 6 is in one of those 3, making that a 3, 4, 6 triple. And that is not 6 or 4, so that's 3. In fact, that's not a 6, so that's 4, that's 6. This is a 1, 9 pair, and this 9 tells us the order. This is very nice These two digits are 8 and 7. I don't think I know the order of those yet. This digit here must be a 4 by the column, which resolves our 1 and 4. And then these two digits are 1 and 3. I think at this point our colouring has done all that it needs to. So I'm going to remove that. And let's finish off the Sudoku. These two digits are 1 and 4. So they must go in that order. Let's see. 5 is not in one of those, so 5 is up here. That places a 5 here. That 8 makes that a 9. These two are 6 and 7. That resolves my 8 and 7 there. So this is a 5 with a 9. This is a 6 and an 8. I don't think I know the order of those yet. Okay, I need an 8 for this quad. So that places an 8 in one of those two. That resolves my 6 and 8 there. I need a 7 in one of those two for this quad. Is there any quad that I'm missing anything from? No, I think we're all good on those. Yes, I've got a 2-8. Okay. That is a 2-8 pair. That makes this a 6-3 pair. And that 6-3, actually we know the order by Sudoku. That's 3, that's 6. The 6 is looking up to make that a 7. So that's a 6. That can't be a 7. That is, this digit is the last one in the column and must be 5. So we have 8 and 9 in those two, and we know the order. Now that's an 8, because that one can't be, so this must be the 7. This is 5 and 6, and we know the order. That 5 looks up to make that 9 and 5. That 9 looks down to make that 7 and 9. And now this 8 looks across to make that 2. That's 8. That 2 gives us 4 and 2. That 4 gives us 1 and 4. And that gives us 3 and 1 to finish off. And that is a beautiful puzzle. Fantastic use of the Fürstenfell ring to determine what can't go in cells. I really, really liked that. Thank you very much to the Bard for creating it. If you like this solve, then please hit the like button. You can subscribe to see some more, and I would love to hear your comments. I'm looking forward to next time. Be seeing you.